Welcome, guys. This is going to be part two of the application we are working on it. In the first video, we did HTML, the CSS, and we created this right here. We have two divs here, one here and one here. So based on the demo, we're going to type we're going to put something here, and then it's going to change the title, and you should be able to create new items on it. So today we actually going to be focused on the JavaScript. So let's move on to the project. If you haven't subscribed here to the channel, make sure you subscribe, help the channel grow. If you have any questions, you can always leave in the bottom of the video. So this is the HTML here. I have linked the CSS. We have created the first div here. This is the second div. Currently, we are able to display items here. You can actually see it here, but we're going to use the JavaScript to dynamically display the items on it. I have connected the JavaScript here, and I have an empty file here for the JavaScript. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and grab these IDs here. See this ID, so that way we can implement some functionality. Also, the first thing I want to go ahead and do is here I have given the style of display. I want to go ahead and hide it. I want to make sure I put none, so that way we don't show the second div here. So now we only have one. So we're going to go ahead and move on to the JavaScript. And the JavaScript, we're going to go ahead, grab some variables, create some variables, and go ahead get some elements. So the first one I'm going to do is I'm going to create one that's called current list. And this is going to be empty. The next one is going to be shopping list. And it's going to be name. And this one's going to be document. We're gonna use document get element by ID. And I always try to name it close to whatever the ID. Name it by the same name. So this one here is going to be shopping list name. So we actually copy this one a couple times. 4, 5. Okay. So the next one, I think, if I'm not mistaken, is going to be okay. So we got shopping list name. Now we're going to grab the one that says shopping list title. Title. And the next one is going to be list items. Items like that. So that is this one here, shopping list items. And then I have one. I'm going to create this one, shopping list div. Shopping list div. Shopping list div. Okay. So we're grabbing all the IDs. The last one I am going to do is this one. I'm going to call it new item name. New item name. Okay. And between here, I am going to create another one. This one I'm going to call it create list div. And this one is going to be document that get element by ID. And this one's going to be called create list div. All right. So, and now that we have created the grab the values and created some variables. Now we're going to create our first function. This one here is going to be create shopping list. And we actually going to use the arrow function like that. Okay, give me a second. What we're going to do is over here, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and grab, it says current list. And we want to do is we want to grab, what we're going to do is we want to grab the value. So the first one was going to be shopping list name. And all we want to do is grab the value on that. Okay. And let's go ahead and console log this one. Let's console log this right here. This one's going to be shopping list name. and you make sure you console log the value. So whatever you're inputting, it shows in the console log. So let me go ahead and open this one. So let's go ahead and do this one. It says grocery. Go ahead, hit grocery right there. See, now you can see it. Okay, cool. So let's get back to VS Code. So now that we have that, let's go ahead and create another one. It's going to be called show show shopping list. So this one is going to be show shopping list. And here we're going to use the arrow function again, just like that. And here we are going to do is shopping list title. So the title. So what we want to do is grab the title and we want to go ahead and display it. But this one, I'm going to make it equal to current list dot name. So let me go back to the code. I mean, to the application. What I want to do is, let's say I want to name it grocery. So when I click here, I want this name to appear in the second div, on the second box. So now that we have that, I want to go ahead and hide the first div. What did I name the first one? So we want to hide this div and want to show this one. So let's go ahead and do that real fast. So let's do create list div, and then we want to do a style display, and I wanted to hide it. So in order to hide them, I hit none. So now I want to do shopping list div. Now I want to show the second one. So then it's going to be this style display, and I want to show that one. So I'm going to change this one to block. Okay, so let's see if what happens if I click it. Yeah, it's still not hiding. Oh, uh, okay. We also got to pass it over here in order to work. So show shopping list. So we want to pass the function here, and let's see if something happens. So I want to do grocery. All right, so it did change it. You see, if you look at it, it changed the title. So let's go ahead and go to element, create list. So see, I hide it over here. So see, I hide the first div. The second one is showing now. So it changed it to, and then here it actually changed the title. So if we refresh the page, um, see the second div here, it's not showing. See it actually showing. Yeah, see it's not showing. So this one here, it will hide it. Okay. Anyways, let's go over here. Let's go back to the VS Code. Continue working. All right, guys. So now we have this VS Code back open again. So we're going to create another function here. I am going to call this one add. It's going to be called add item. And this one, we're going to actually do the arrow function again. And here, what I want to do is I want to go ahead. I'm going to do an if statement. So I'm going to do is if new item name, which is the value, I want to make, if we make that equal to nothing, we want to alert. I'm going to put this one input something in the box, and else what we want to do here, well, we also got to pass, in order to access that, we got to put this add item, and we want to pass it here. So let me see if it works. So new grocery. So yeah, let me see if it works. Yeah, it's working. So if I click on it, it won't let me do anything. So this right here is hard coded. So I'm going to go ahead and let me go ahead and comment that out. Let's go ahead and comment this allies. All right, let's see if it went away. Yeah, see all the allies that went away. All right. So now let's go back to the main JS. And here what we want to do is I want to go ahead and create, I'm going to do constant. And this is going to be a new item like that. And this one is going to be, I want to be name. It's an object. We're going to create new item name. And we want to grab the value like that. And here I want to make the current list the items. I want to push it. I want to push a new one. So I'm going to do new item, which is this here. So what I'm trying to do is I'm going to grab the array, this empty current list, and it's going to be item. I'm going to go ahead and push a new item. So let's go ahead and console log that. Make sure we're getting something. Console log. Let's do info and let's do current list like that. And in order to access that, we gotta pass a array here. It's gonna be current list items. So let's see if we get anything. All right. So let's go ahead and hit grocery. Let's go ahead and do that. And here let's do milk. Let's go ahead and open the console log. Let's go ahead and add. See, now we're getting grocery. So see, it's an item. So, okay, so now we're passing through. Um, so now we want to pass another one, which is bread. So this is the second one. The second item, see, it's going to be milk, bread. See, it's working good. So now that we know it's working, so now I want to go ahead and create. Go ahead and create. Oh, another thing too that I want to do is, so in order for the, I don't know if you notice, like I don't, when you input something, you have to kind of you have to hit backspace in order to get rid of that, whatever you just type in. So let me show you guys. So you want to do new item name and you want to grab the value and you want to make it empty. So this is what it's going to do. I got to fix that. So let's say you type in milk. See how it went away? That's what you want to do. So it's ready for you to input another one. So if I hit bread, see, it created a second item, which is bread right there. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to create another function. And this one here, I am going to call it, this is where we're going to create all the allies. So here, what we want to do is going to be constant draw items. And let's make this one, let's make this a function. So the first thing I want to do is go ahead and create a list like that. And this one is going to be equal to shopping list items. Shopping list items. So shopping list items is right here, this right here. So now that we have created that, so now we can actually do list in our HTML, and let's make that empty. And then I want to do current list items, and we want to pass that for each. And inside here, we want to pass current item. And we also want to pass, you can do either do index or you just pass the I. So, okay. So we have the current list items for each. So now we can create the li. And this one, you want to do document dot create element. Oh, so right here we want to do is the li. So here you want to do inner HTML. And this one we want to make it equal to the current name. I'm sorry, current item. And you want to pass the name. So current item name. So then you have to use that pen in order to see it. So let's do li ID. So then you want to equal that to, actually we haven't appended yet. So I want to do the plus the I, which is I want to create an index. That's what I'm doing. I'm creating like I'm sorry, I'm not index, I'm creating an ID also. So then let's go ahead and append this now. So what we want to do is I want to go ahead and do list dot append child, and we want to pass the li. Okay, so that's that, draw items. Okay. So now I'm going to go ahead and pass draw item here. Draw item. I'm going to pass that function there. I should be able at this point, I should be able to see the items. Let me see. So let's type in milk. Yeah, you see, it's working good. So if I want to put bread, hit enter. Let's go. I mean, not enter. You got to click on the add. So then let's say we want to put apples. Let's hit add. Yep, that's it. So far, so good. All right, so we're on that. So next thing I want to go ahead and do is I want to go ahead and create two more functions. The first one I'm going to do is going to be called constant, and it's going to be called delete item. Okay. And here you want to do index. So here, let's go ahead and grab the current list items, and we want to splice. We're going to use the splice function, and we want to pass the index, and we want to take one out of it. Okay. And then you want to pass draw item. Okay. So the next one in the list is going to be, we're going to create another function, and this one is going to be called, check item. Okay, same thing, arrow function. And you got to pass the index as a parameter. So this one, what I want to do is I want to do document dot get element by ID. And this ID is going to be item underscore class the index. And then you want to use the class list, and you want to do toggle. So when you click on it, it will toggle if it's already checked. So like that. So that's that. So now that we have that, we can actually go here to where it says draw items. And here, let's go ahead and create a let's go ahead and create a button on it. The first button is going to be, so this one is going to be called constant. And it's going to be, I'm going to call this one delete button, BTN, like that. And here it's going to be document dot create element. and we want to create a span. Okay. And now that we have created that, next thing I want to do is delete. When I grab the delete BTN, and I want to do inner HTML. And here what we want to do is backslash u 00 D7, like that. Then we want to do is grab again the button on it, delete BTN, and we want to add event listener. And then in the case event listener, we want to pass the click event. And let's go ahead and pass the arrow function. And this is where we're going to call delete item. And you got to pass the I, because we got to pass an index so you can delete it. So then we can actually append this. So we want to pass append, li append, oh, sorry, append child. And you want to append the child here. You want to pass the delete button, delete BTN. Okay. Let's go ahead and also do li dot add event listener. And we want to pass the click event. And we want to pass the arrow function. And here we want to do check item. And you got to pass an index or pass the I. Okay, so now that's that. Now we can go back to the application and let's see if we get the delete and also the checklist. All right, so let's go back over here. Let's go ahead and create the title. And here we want to do milk. Let's go ahead and check. Yeah, that check is working. Let's see if we can, let me see. Let's go ahead and delete it. Okay, let's go ahead and hit. Let's type in bread. Let's type in milk. Great. Okay, let's do apples. We can delete it. Perfect. Yes. So now it's working. So also, let's go ahead and fix these little bugs that they're coming up right now. So let's go ahead and work on that right now. So here, what I want to do is I want to pass, I'm going to pass new item name, and make this one focus like that. And also I want to do new item name. And I want to add event listener. And here I want to do key up. And then I want to pass an event listener like that. And I want to put down if actually let's type in the whole entire word event. Okay. Just like that. So event dot key code. I want to make that equal to 13. That's the location on the inner bind. So I want to go ahead. Then if that goes through, then you can actually pass the function add item. So let's go ahead and do that. So let's go back again to the application. Let's go ahead and try it. So let's do grocery. See, the alarm went away. Okay. So now if I want to put milk, see, now I don't have to click on that. I can just hit enter and it works. Same thing I want to do for, I'm going to go ahead and type in bread. I want to put down apples. And I want to do rice. So they said I got it. I got this one. I got this one. So let's say I got that. Then I change my mind. I can unclick it. So let's say I can delete it. I can delete it. Perfect. And also it's responsive. See. So if I so let's start again, grocery. Let's type in milk. Let's type in rice. See, it's mobile responsive. So, and I can delete it, see. So let's do cart. Um, let's go ahead and delete it. Let's do milk again. Let's do apples. Let's go ahead and do this one. See? All right, so it's working perfect. All right. All right, that's it, guys. So the application is working. Feel free to play with the application. I'll go ahead and share the code on the bottom of the video. And hopefully this video was very helpful for you guys, especially learning JavaScript. This application it was based on application that I did about 3 years ago, I think it was, using jQuery. And now it has amazing how JavaScript has become so much easier. So in the application, I was able to do it in just pure vanilla JavaScript, piece of cake. So anyways, guys, don't forget to subscribe, continue watching the videos, and continue coding, and I will see you on the next one. All right, guys, take care.